Welcome back, everybody. It's the Duck. And today we are going to rank every immortal in the game. Start off, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that dropped a like on my Team Epic Immortals and Career Arc completion video. We got that thing to 40 likes. Bravo to you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. So as I promised, we are ranking all the Immortals. This is not going to be a top 10 video. We are ranking all 14 Immortals. We're including Vlad because he is an Immortal. Let's begin. I came up with a calculation that is batting, speed, clutch, vision, and throwing arm. We're calling it the biscuit algorithm. I'm going to base all these cards off of the algorithm. I may add a couple of points for certain reasons, like a special sauce or something special that card brings to the table. Without further ado, let's begin. At number 14, we have starting pitcher Tom Seaver. Great numbers, a great selection of pitches, four-seamer, slider, sinker, 12 o'clock curve, changeup. Unfortunately, the numbers that add up placed him at number 14. He has a biscuit of 8.76. This would be the last Immortal I would go for, guys. At number 13, we have second baseman Jackie Robinson. This is the one that pretty much everybody already feels he is the worst Immortal, mainly because of the 62 power versus righty and the 71 power versus lefties. Does have some great contact, does have some great vision, but we all know the meta in this game is power. When I got this card, I really wanted it to be good. I know he is one of the best players of all time, Jackie Robinson, playing four positions: second base, first base, third baseman, left field. The speed is intense. 118 stolen bases is the number that really stands out with him. Arguably, without a doubt, the best stealing card in the game. Better than Lou Brock even. Batting .371. I got 31 home runs, 801 plate appearances, 284 hits, 42 doubles, 36 triples, 130 RBI. Unfortunately, this card is lackluster. I don't believe it plays up to a 99 level, and we have to place him at number 13. He has a biscuit of 8.80. At number 12, we got Rich Gossage, the Goose, the four-pitch selection, four-seamer, slurve, sinker, and changeup. The hit per nines and K per nines are there, guys. Unfortunately, his delta is not effective for competitive online play. He only has a 13-mile-per-hour delta between his four-seamer and his changeup. Even when you locate the pitch, playing against the best players, this card gets rocked. He's given up some big biscuits. I do have 56 strikeouts, walked 6 guys with him. He's got a whip of .65 and an ERA of 2.45. Really wanted this card to be a lot better. Unfortunately, we got to put him over at 12. He's got a biscuit of 8.87. At number 11, we have shortstop Cal Ripken Jr. Immortal. Great contact versus righties and lefties. 79 power versus righties and 90 power versus lefties. I love his defense. His arm is fantastic. He makes the great throws. Has 90 fielding. The thing with Cal Ripken Jr. is inconsistent. He has a funny swing. In real life, I absolutely love Cal Ripken Jr., one of my favorites of all time, the Iron Man. But in this game, batting .338, 57 home runs, 164 RBI, 275 hits, 60 doubles, 9 triples. Comparing him to the rest of the Immortals, we have to place him at number 11 with a biscuit of 8.93. At number 10, we have catcher Mike Piazza, one of the greatest catchers of all time. Great contact. Got a 125 contact versus lefties, 125 power versus lefties. His fielding is just above average. He's not really the greatest fielding catcher. However, in this year's game, we all know that doesn't really matter. There are times when you wish he would be able to throw people out at second, and he has a very long swing. You have to get balls away and high in the strike zone in order to get hits with him. It says 125 power versus lefties, but honestly, I don't feel he is a power hitting catcher that knocks it out of the park a la Gary Sanchez. It's more of a doubles hitting power. He's a doubles machine. When this card was announced, I was so excited. I really felt this was going to be the first Immortal I was going to get. Now that we have him and we calculate the numbers, we got to put him at number 10. He has a biscuit of 8.98. At number 9, we got closing pitcher Billy Wagner of the Houston Astros. 4-pitch selection, 4-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup. What makes him even better than Goose is his delta. His 19-mile-per-hour delta between his 4-seamer and his curveball. So effective. The power curveball, when located properly, gives fits to even some of the best players. When I go to the bullpen and I know I need a shutout inning, it's the 9th inning, I don't go to the Goose. I go to Billy Wagner. He has 64 strikeouts, 2 walks, 48 whip, and a 1.14 ERA. The best closer in the game, without a doubt, Billy Wagner. He comes in at number 9. His biscuit is 9.1. At number 8, we have the Nolan Ryan Express, one of my favorite pitchers of all time, a legend. Over 5,000 strikeouts, 7 no-hitters, 4-seamer, 12 o'clock curve, a circle changeup, and a sinker. Deltas are mind-boggling. 99-mile-per-hour 4-seamer and a 78-mile-per-hour circle change. When located properly, combination of those 2 pitches gives even the best players fits. When used properly, he is unhittable. The control at 73 is something that really affects his pitching. His style is you point it, you locate it, you hope it gets there. But if you're in the vicinity, it's going to be hard to hit. We have 1 shutout with him. He's got a whip of .67, 2.64 ERA, 88 strikeouts, only 4 walks. When you have players on base, he just seems to be able to get out of problems. A fantastic starting pitcher. Nolan Ryan is number 8 with a biscuit of a 9.15. At number 7, we have right fielder Stan Musial. This was the final Immortal added to the team. Plays 4 positions: right fielder, first base, left field, center field. 125 contact versus righties and lefties. The 125 vision is the best in the game. If the arm strength and the speed would have been better, he would have been placed higher, I believe. I'm still figuring out his swing, but on paper, this card is number 7, probably the least expensive. You virtually don't need to even spend any stubs. Pretty much a free Immortal. All you got to do is exchange autographs or bobbleheads that you receive from the events, or getting division, championship, or World Series in ranked seasons. I wouldn't say easiest card to get, just least expensive card to get. You don't have to pay anything to get this card. He comes in at number 7. He has a biscuit of 9.46. At number 6, we have starting pitcher Bob Gibson. This card actually surprised me after I calculated the biscuit numbers. Got the 4-seamer, slider, sinker, curveball, changeup. Fantastic delta between his 4-seamer and his curveball. 18 miles per hour. I was very skeptical about this card after using the bronze and the diamond. However, this Immortal card is just flat out lights out, guys. The best starting pitcher in the game, without a doubt. Bob Gibson. I got 3 shutouts with him. Got .85 whip. We got 2.45 ERA, 18 strikeouts, 4 walks. Bob Gibson comes in at number 6 with a biscuit of 9.48. At number 5, we got third baseman Chipper Jones. Plays shortstop, left field, right field. Primary position is third base. His contact is almost perfect. 123 contact versus righties, 125 contact versus lefties. He is the only Immortal with that switch hitting ability. That gives him an added value. His numbers actually came down a little bit lower because of his speed and arm strength, but because of the switch hitting factor, I added 3.5 points to him, which placed him higher. Honestly, thought he would be in the top 3 as far as hitting. We're batting .401 with him, 121 home runs, 301 RBI, 78 doubles, 15 triples. This card is amazing. Chipper Jones, number 5, with a biscuit of 9.51. At number 4 here, we have the bomber, Albert Pujols. He plays 4 positions. He could play first base, third base, left field, right field. This card just absolutely hits bombs. Everybody needs to have Albert Pujols on their team. Yes, he only has 58 speed. He only has a 68 arm strength, but he throws harder than 68. We're batting .383 with him, 109 home runs, 723 plate appearances, 204 runs, 267 hits, 44 doubles. This guy doesn't hit base hits. This guy hits bombs. It's bombs or strikeout. I love this card. We got him at number 4. His biscuit is 9.53. Coming in at number 3, this is going to cause a lot of polarity, I know, in a lot of people's minds. This is the best card. When doing the calculation and putting it all together, Ken Griffey Jr. comes in at number 3. I sometimes feel he is the best Immortal. I really thought he would be higher. I'm actually surprised myself. I know a lot of you guys are going to be pissed off at me, but it's the biscuit number. It's the calculations. Yeah, I'm sorry. Batting .386 with him, 162 home runs, 321 runs, 423 hits, 68 doubles, 39 triples. His amazing speed, his amazing defense, and fantastic arm strength places him in the top 3. He has a biscuit of 9.55. Here's another surprise, guys. At number 2, we have Vlad Guerrero, right fielder. He can play all the outfield positions. 125 contact versus lefties, 121 power versus lefties. Splits favor hitting against lefties. He probably would have been number 1 if it wasn't for that. He has 99 arm strength, 81 speed. He's one of the last Immortals I put on the team. I'm still figuring out his swing, but this card, the numbers just push him there. The biscuit calculation puts him at 974. We're batting .353 with him, 58 home runs, 115 RBI, 18 stolen bases, 28 doubles, 206 hits. It's the numbers. All right, guys, last but not least, at number 1, we have the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, greatest hitter of all time, Babe Ruth. The numbers just add up. He was the benchmark I used to calculate all the other cards. He had the highest calculations of all of them, deservingly so. When playing with him, he plays at his numbers. Rarely do I have a game where I don't get a hit with him. He hits bombs, he hits oppos, he just makes contact, and he's getting on base. The clutch factor may be the thing that makes that happen. I don't know. 64 speed, which is pretty amazing considering how big he is. 72 arm strength. He can play first base, left field, center field, right field. I think the fact that he plays first base also edges out Griffey and Vlad, but just 125 across the board on hitting. The 108 vision. We're batting .388 with him. 177 home runs, 19 stolen bases, 17 triples, 82 doubles, 451 hits. The real deal, Bambino. I know this is going to cause a lot of polarity. Of course, Doc, you're going to go with Babe Ruth. The numbers speak. The numbers don't lie. Babe Ruth, best Immortal in the game, best card in the game, the benchmark to compare to for all the rest of the cards in the game. So there you have it, guys. Babe Ruth, number 1 with a biscuit of 10. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about this list? Do you disagree? Do you agree? Who do you think is the best? What guys do you think I got wrong? Where do you think I should have placed these guys? Hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the views. Thank you for taking the time. Again, this is my opinion. I hope this helps you guys figure out what Immortals to go for, what to do. There is a lot of polarity in community, a lot of people in the community are upset. The Immortals are out. Not everybody has them. They said when they came out with the game that not everybody was going to get an Immortal, but most people would get at least one Immortal. You know, for the longest time, people were complaining, oh my God, when are we going to be able to get the Immortals? And then when they finally released the last set of career arcs, everybody started getting the Immortals, and now people are pissed that they got to face the Immortals. So you can't make everybody happy. For the most part, it's what SDS set out to do. Last year, the grinding to get the best card in the game, you had to do some online gameplay. You had to go into online modes such as BR, events, ranked seasons to get that Pepe Alazar, the Ken Griffey Jr. But this year, they try to make everybody happy. They allowed offline grinding. There you have it. So again, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button, smash those like buttons. See you guys in the next video. This is the Duck, and I'm out.